verbally it is kind of intimidating because I talk a lot and I can absolutely communicate professionally verbally. It's just a lot harder compared to writing professionally, because then I have time to think about what I'm saying.
Yes, good point. And I think that that's why maybe some people would respond to the phrase with a slightly anxious response, even if it's only short-lived. And that is probably because of exactly what you said, Miro, that it's something that you can't always prepare for. Which of these is not a good professional communication practice? Nice. Most of the class chose option B, which is correct. Interrupting to make your point is never received well. You receive an unclear email. What's the best way to respond? Okay, great. Everyone got that one correct. So some of the things that you can do to ensure that your meetings are productive by setting the tone through a clear agenda. Another thing to do when you're facilitating meetings is being able to keep discussions on track. It's so easy to veer off topic and to discuss bigger issues. Managing different personality is also part and parcel of facilitating productive meetings, because you want to allow for the quieter participants to speak their minds. There's a little cheat sheet called PREP, the PREP method. The P is for the point, so stating your main idea clearly. Then you can go into the reasoning and explaining why it matters. To provide an example is even better, because it gives people a concrete evidence in terms of what you're trying to articulate, and then reinforcing your point at the end by bringing it back to that main idea really solidifies what you were trying to say to the people listening. I need this done ASAP.
Maybe don't use ASAP, just say as soon as possible.
I would appreciate it if this could be completed as soon as possible. So just by softening the statement can really yield a lot less confrontational results. This idea is kind of cool.
So maybe something like, this is a really interesting idea, let's explore it further, or something like that.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, I think so too. I think there should be either more professional communication, right? Or more interest in potentially business defining products.
And the girl was like tired. I don't know what that was about, but the girl was like yawning all the time.
Yeah, that's not professional. It's very unprofessional.
If someone could ask her like, are you okay? Why are you so tired?
Yeah, I think definitely an attitude change, a more constructive attitude.
Lack of credit to the person who's doing all the work.
Lack of credit and participation, because it went both ways. Like, it wasn't just the dude doing all the work, but there's a lack of engagement.
And what went well?
Well, I think they're on time, right? Most part. There is progress being made, so that could be one.
I think it was it was efficient, if nothing else. There was passionate communication, etc. For what needs improvement, they did not, especially the main guy who was like bossing everyone around. He wasn't listening to the guy who had the differing opinion. A lack of credit to people who are doing all the work. A more constructive attitude in general, and there was not really a sense of community or like satisfaction or teamwork.
Yes, very good. I like those insights. They're perfectly spot on.
Lack of communication. when our ideas don't.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You like
Don't
phrased
play.
it better.
Yeah,
You see, that's not us. Our ideas
not
align.
us. Exactly. Solution.
Communicating like honestly and honest and respectful communication. Asking them to lock in. You just gotta communicate.
All the stuff on like good collaborative work in general seemed very helpful because it just like because that's always something important to talk about in general. Because at some point in your life, you're gonna have to be in a group and collaborate, no matter what, whether it be in a job, at school, in life, party planning, whatever. You're gonna need to work in a group.
Another key takeaway that I personally got was that silence doesn't always equal, like goodness, like sometimes you just gotta speak up, you gotta break the ice, talking to people, open communication, collaborating, just talking about whatever when you're done with work or when you're doing work. I think it's important to build group identity and community.